It's time to learn about the Elvis operator. The Elvis operator is a question mark followed by a colon. There's actually a funny story about why it's called the Elvis operator. Well, that's to do with the king himself and his hairstyle, which kind of resembles an inverted Elvis operator, as you can see in the picture. So what does the Elvis operator do? It's pretty simple. If you look at the code snippet on the left side, what you're basically doing is assigning a value to the variable result. Now, you need this if condition to be present if you want to avoid null values. So if value 1 is not null, then that value 1 is assigned to result. And if it is null, then value 2 is assigned to result. So it kind of provides a default value to the result variable. This could be done much more elegantly by using the Elvis operator, as you can see on the right side of the screen. So, result equals value 1, Elvis operator value 2. How this evaluates is that if the first value, which is value 1, is not null, then value 2 is actually assigned to result. But if value 1 happens to be null, then the second value gets picked up, and that gets assigned to the result. We can quickly test this out by using the same code snippet. So we got value 1, which is null and not assigned, and value 2, which is 10. If you assign the variable value 1 to result and try to print it, it will obviously print out a null. So you can have the Elvis operator out here and pick up value 2 as default, and it will only come to value 2 in case value 1 is null. Let's execute the script. I expect the output 10 because value 1 is null. But if you assign a value to value 1, the Elvis operator will just check for the first value, and since it's not null, it will assign that to result, and it will not go to the default value. So this time, you will see the result as 5. Now, why do we like Elvis operator so much in Exalate? Because it keeps your code really elegant and simplified. Let's consider an example of the if condition where you basically try to assign the priority to an issue. In the if condition, you check if the replica priority is not null. Then that's the value you're going to use to assign to your local issue priority. But in case it is null, then you assign a default value to the else condition to the issue priority. Now, that code snippet could be elegantly written as you see in the bottom, where you use the Elvis operator to pick up a default value. Now, how this Elvis operator works is that it evaluates the variable on the left side, which is replica.priority.name, and if that happens to be null, then it uses the default value. And if that is not null, then it just picks up that value and uses it to assign to the issue priority. You will find the Elvis operator used extensively within the Exalate code, and the reason is to use these default values.